Okay, hi. Welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is June 6th, Friday, 2025. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that is watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, then great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Okay, cool. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with Kipper and this deck. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Alrighty then. You're being noticed, collective. That is all I will say. Well, so you're being noticed, right? You're being noticed in a good way. People are looking at you. They're noticing your presence. They're noticing when you walk into a room, when you go outside, when you're driving, when you're running errands, when you're going to work, when you're in the community, when you're walking your dog, when you're with your family, when you're by yourself, if you're by yourself, whatever it is, social media, you're being noticed. You're being seen. Your presence is very present in the world, in the community, and your job, and your family, and your environment, on social media, wherever it is, your presence is very present. It's here. It's now. All right? It's noticeable. Right? Why? Because you are shining. You are shining like a beacon of hope, which is great. I love it. Amazing. Beautiful, right? But there are other people that are also noticing this, and it's a problem for them, because where you are in this energy now, shining, there are people that are watching that is like, but what happened to the collective? How come they're being noticed? It's kind of like these people that are the vast majority of, I don't know, the world, okay, is noticing you shine, and a lot of the world loves it. They like it. They admire it. They want more, give us more, right? Fans, admirers, whatever. But then you have other people that are like, I thought you have a group of people that is saying, I thought you took care of that about you. I thought you took care of that. That being the you. Meaning they're shining now. You were supposed to take care of that. You know? Like you were supposed... I'm getting the term swimming with the fishes. I've also been watching The Sopranos. So... But yeah, someone is saying that about you. You were supposed to take care of that. Meaning unalive you. Unalive your spark, your shine, your future, your determination, your hope, your faith, your light. You, right? there's a group of people, and within this group of people, there's one person pointing at this group of people saying, you were supposed to take care of that. Right? So here's the thing. You're being noticed, which is amazing. But at the same time, you have this person, this group of people that are wondering, if you were dealt with, how is it that you're in this energy? How is it that you're being seen? You were supposed to be dealt with. You know how in Hercules, Hades told Pain and Panic, the two little demons, to give Hercules the poison that was supposed to get rid of that godlike energy, that light, that spark, right, within Hercules. But Hercules had to drink every last drop, but Hercules didn't drink every last drop, and so he got to keep his godlikehood or whatever, his strength, really, or something like that, his strength. And then over the years, blah, 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 Hades is like, why does that seem so familiar? That person seems so familiar. That name seems so familiar. That would be you, right? Because now this person's out of nowhere. They're making waves. They're being noticed in the community. They're becoming famous, popular, blah, 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 right? And you have this person like, why do they seem so familiar? Why does that light seem so familiar? Come to find out, Hades is like, oh, I know. And he's yelling at Pain and Panic, I thought you took care of that. Meaning, I thought you gave this potion to Hercules to unalive Hercules' ability to become a god or a goddess or whatever, right? Because then that would mean that when the time comes for Hades to destroy whatever, right, there was no opposing threat. There was no one to oppose him, which was Hercules, right? So I feel like that's what's happening right now. There's someone that's like, I thought you took care of that. I thought you took care of the collective. Because you're being noticed, right? You did not drink the poison. You did not, even if you did, it wasn't every last drop, right? And there's no going back. You didn't. And someone who's really, really evil, really mad about this, because you're being noticed, and they don't like that. They thought you were dealt with, right? You're being noticed. I'm also hearing, ooh, child, things are gonna get better. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. It's so funny how North Node upright. Yeah. This is you. And I did a reading earlier what I was talking about. I briefly mentioned how you were locked into your North Node. That's you. You're locked into your North Node, and people are noticing that. People see you. People notice you, and they're being awed and inspired and more and more. We want more. We want more, right? You could be feeling like you want to, like, go out more, like, stupid. I don't know, like, you not like in a reckless kind of way, like party or anything, just like, I don't know, like, it could be something simple as, I'm gonna run some errands today, or I'm gonna go for a walk today, or I'm gonna whatever. It's just, you just feel more comfortable doing that. That right there alone is part of the dealing with the collective. Part of that is also like, because I mentioned either active, like really unaliving, right? But I feel like it's also unaliving your spirit, your will to live, right? So it could also be like you not wanting to go outside, take care of your hygiene, go for a walk, get some sun, brush your teeth, do your hair, take a shower, just being a recluse under the blankets, depressed, sad, miserable, afraid of the world, don't want to go outside, don't want to do nothing, don't want to be seen, none of that, right? But that's not your energy. And someone is saying, you were supposed to take care of that. Why are they so comfortable walking down the street? Like nothing's going to hurt them. Because that's true. Because you're protected. It's a beautiful day. Why shouldn't you go outside and go for a walk? Why shouldn't you enjoy it? What's stopping you? Nothing. And you know that. And the fact that you know that bothers them. I thought you were supposed to take care of that, because now they're comfortable. They know that they're protected. They know their power. And now they're walking down the street outside enjoying the sun, getting sun. You were supposed to take care of that. You're in your North Node. There's no going back from there. You're locked and loaded. That's you. Have faith in. Do not worry about. Now is the time to. See? Now is the time to. Do not worry about. Have faith in. Right? You have your faith. You know that there's... What is there to worry about? What is there to worry about? Right? If you want to go outside, go outside. If you want to go to Costco, go to Costco. If you want to join a club, join a club. If you want to start knitting, start knitting. There's nothing stopping you. Whatever it is. It could be something simple as wanting to try a new recipe for the first time, right? Whereas maybe before, oh, what if I mess it up? What if I do this? What if, I don't know what. No. You want to learn a new recipe? Go learn that new recipe. Start cooking, right? Get your seasonings out. Do this. Nothing's stopping you from doing whatever it is that you want to do. And you know that. There's nothing that you're afraid of to stop you. There's nothing to be afraid of. Right? And I feel like it's really important that you have that mindset of there's no man or woman that can put fear into your heart other than the Most High God. And you know that. You always have a choice. And you know that. Right? So, now we move on. On the bottom of the deck, we have in Capricorn. Dedication to achieve, focusing on, resulting from the rules imposed by. You have, it could be a karmic Capricorn focused on you. Or you could also just be in this energy of hardworking. You have a good reputation. You're getting the job done. You are in this energy of turning your dreams into reality, manifesting, right? You know, in order to do that, you have to work hard to achieve your dreams, and you're doing that. There's nothing that's holding you back from, I wish. No. If you're like, I want to do this, so you're taking necessary steps in order to make that a reality. That's what you're doing. And why can't I? It's easier when you ask yourself, why can't I, instead of, well, what if this happens? Well, who says I can't? Who said I can't do this? Why can't I? Who's right? Especially if you're an adult, who says that? Is it illegal? No, you're fine. Are you hurting anyone? No, then you're fine. Are you hurting yourself? No, then you're fine. So who says you can't? No one. God is saying you can. Otherwise it wouldn't be, you can do it. And you know that. So you're either in this Capricorn energy, or there is a karmic Capricorn watching you. They're focused on you. They're noticing you. You were supposed to take care of that. That's what this person is saying. You were supposed to take care of that. Right? That being you. They're still alive. They're still determined. They still have faith. They still have hope. They're still being the collective and actively in their North Node and making waves and actions and doing this and doing that. You were supposed to take care of that. They do not like this. They do not like this, because here's the thing. If they can notice you, right? I feel like if they're noticing you now, it's really irritating them because they're just now noticing you. So to them, it's like, how long has this been going on? And I'm just now noticing. Right? And it's crazy because if they take a step towards you, after just now noticing you, if they take a step towards you now, I feel like something about that would be so obvious. And not only dangerous for them, very, very dangerous. Oh, very dangerous. Right? So they could also be in this pain and panic energy, right? They're being plagued by physical pains, and then they have they're panicking and having anxiety, because if they're just now noticing, how long has this been going on? Right? It's kind of, ooh. There could be something about a fire. It's interesting because in my reading earlier, there was a Queen of Pentacles reverse that popped up, right? And the King of Wands reverse that popped up, right? So there could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. There could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. But the example that I was getting was something burning. right? You know how when you smell something burning, what's that smell burning? Something's burning, right? This person is kind of like, they're smelling something burning, but by the time they look, something is already engulfed in flames. So that could be a representation of you. You're already sparked up. You're a big flame. You're a big star. You're shining, right? And there's nothing that this person can do about it. And if they try to water you down, it's obvious that it's coming from them. It's obvious that it would be from them. They're the one that threw that cup of water. Not that it did anything, right? They're trying to throw a cup of water on you, but you're too engulfed. You're too, right? It's too late. It's like this person's like, oh, what's that smell? And they look and they see you and you're already, right? I keep getting like they didn't catch something in time. This person, they didn't catch something in time. I keep hearing, oh man, actually that kind of like, that actually kind of sent shivers up my spine. I keep hearing there's a dragon. There's a dragon. But that's only because there's a dragon on this ball of the North Node. Here's the thing. Dragons are very auspicious creatures. Right? They represent fortune and good luck. But you do not want to get yourself entangled with a dragon. So you have a little goat trying to headbutt a dragon. Well, technically it's a sea goat, right? Trying to headbutt a dragon. Thoughts reverse. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody is, it could be a Capricorn with the sea goat being here. Somebody is very obsessed with your energy, obsessed with who you are. It could be a man, it could be a woman, but there's somebody that is obsessed and has negative thoughts about you. Great fortune reverse, this person. Here's the thing, if it's a Capricorn too, one thing that's very, very important to a Capricorn is having a good reputation, having a good business, having a good finances, you know, having their stability and their things in order. Okay? Now, if a Capricorn has a bad reputation, be careful. Because at that point, they don't even care. Their reputation has been dismantled, and it's just, I don't know, man, but it literally says in Capricorn, like, see? This could be a Capricorn that feels like you're the reason why they lost a great fortune, or you don't have a great fortune, or they want to put that blame on you. The reason why they don't have great fortune is because you're locked into your North Node, right? So it's kind of like they're asking, or they're saying, you were supposed to handle that. You were supposed to deal with that, but you were never dealt with or handled. That's why whatever their plan was to get this great fortune did not fall through. So now they're stuck in negativity, negative mindsets, negative reputation, loss of fortune, loss of finances, loss of stability, whatever. This could be a masculine Capricorn or a feminine Capricorn. Hold on. Thief. Upright. Yeah, this is a thief. This is somebody who's actively trying to steal something from you. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so you have this person actively trying to steal something from you, but because you are in your North Node. Huh? Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, because you're actively in your north node, you can see what is going on with this person. And this person, they're trying to like, this could be like a very bossy person. This person, they're trying to boss the same people they're trying to boss around the same people that they're saying, you were supposed to deal with that, you were supposed to handle that, right? So you have this person who's very bossy saying that to a group of people, maybe to 2 to 3 other people. Those 2 to 3 other people are afraid that if they continue to go with this plan of this main person that's trying to steal from you, they're afraid that they're going to be seen and caught, right? So they could also be panicking as well. Yes, my love?
I want milk.
Okay, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so they're afraid that they're going to be caught. All right? They're afraid that they're going to get caught by doing this. So they're not, either they're being really, really sloppy with it because of how afraid they are, or they're just like not even, like they're not paying attention. They're not really all gung-ho about this plan like this main thief is. It could be a Capricorn, this main karmic person. Like this main person, they're kind of like stuck in these negativity, this negative thought about you, stealing from you. They're stuck in this. All right? It's kind of like they're very, very stubborn with this kind of energy. Very focused on you, paying a little too much attention to you. It's actually getting really annoying. All right, by other people, because like of all the things that you can talk about, that's what you continuously choose to talk about, right? All right, let's move on now. You ever get around someone so annoying, like it physically gives you a headache? I just seen 2222. This is this person. They're so annoying. I'm getting a headache because they're so obsessed with this. Their obsession is exhausting. Oh my God. I mean, it's a Capricorn, right? And in tarot, the devil is represented by the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So this person's very, very obsessed with you, collective. And it's so annoying. My God. Ugh. Jeez. The dragon. Oof. Listen. Whoever this person is, they have no idea what they're going up against, because it's not you in the flesh that they are going up against. It's something more terrifying, more... I can't even... Listen. They need to stop. They need to stop, because it's just... I'm hearing foreboding. Wow. Foreboding. Fearful apprehension. A feeling that something bad will happen. Wow, yeah. A strong feeling that something terrible is going to happen. Here's the thing. Here's an example. His triumph was overshadowed by an uneasy sense of foreboding. This person will do anything to get a win over you, to win something, to steal something from you. Their attempt at continuously trying to do this is not going to end well. They need to stop. Because, listen, I can feel it. It's not... This is not hee hee ha ha. This is not a joke. This is giving lifetimes of punishments. Ask yourself, how much punishment can a soul handle? Ask yourself this. Ooh. Oof. They're bothering the wrong person, I'll tell you that. My God. Create fortune again, reverse. I don't. Community upright, official person reverse, gift reverse, house reverse. There's a group of people that are going to be losing a lot of things because they won't stop trying to take from you, steal from you, watch you. All right. There's a group of people and this official person, which is like the head of this group, right? So there's three main people in front of this community card, and then some people in the background. So I feel like there are people watching this community, or there are people watching this little group, right? And like I said, if anything were to happen to you, it would be like obvious. All right, I don't know how to explain that part, but it's just gonna be obvious who dumped the water, okay? Who threw that cup of water? It would be obvious that it's these people. There's this head person, this official person in reverse, this karmic bossy person that put themselves in a position of power, right? The main person, and then these three people, right? That are just like, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't, right? This person wanted to take a gift from you, a house. Maybe they wanted to take a house that was gifted to you, or their plans was, for some of you, this could be something that's happening right now where they plan on taking a house that was gifted to you, something that was inherited to you. They plan on doing that, or they're eyeing something that was gifted to you that they plan on taking. But if they would take it from you, it's so obvious who took it, right? Or now it's obvious who took it. I'm also hearing someone say, you only took it because you're broke. You only took it because you're broke. Right? Broke people steal. Someone is trying to steal something from you because they have a great fortune in reverse. They don't have anything. I'm getting hot. There's also someone hot on their trail. Or someone's hot on this official person in reverse's trail. Like someone is being followed or tailed, or like something about follow the paperwork, right? Here's the thing too, Capricorns are really good with business, right? So if someone was trying to, it says resulting from the rules imposed by. If someone was trying to do something by the book, especially when it comes to paperwork, there's like evidence that they could have like used their position of power to do something corrupt with paperwork or documents or in a business. There's evidence of that. Follow the paperwork, follow the trail. Someone is being tailed, followed. Their misdeeds are being like followed. I don't know, like they're leaving a trail of misconduct, right? Their instability is what's giving it away. That's a side note. Unbelievable. This person is broken spirit. Like there's you know how they say the fruit of the spirit? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna get into tarot now. I just love how, like, my cards... You ever get the feeling that sometimes your cards reads your mind, or like you're so in sync that it's like ebb and flow, ebb and flow? The Empress. The Empress is in her North Node. The Empress is on her North Node. Now, for some of you, you could be this Emperor. This Emperor is in his North Node. Take it how it resonates, okay? You would know. The Empress is in her North Node. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. Upright. Upright. See, you're being seen as winning, successful, shining, noticed. You're getting your recognition. You're getting your flowers. You're getting your applause. We want more collective. You see how you are, you're sitting regal on this horse, and you're just... Right, and people are just like, woohoo, yay, collective, right? Like the Empress is walking down the path, and everybody's cheering her on. We love you, Empress! We love you, Emperor! That's you, that's your energy. People love that. People love you. Because honestly, what's not to love when it comes to this Empress in her North Node, this Emperor in his North Node? What's not to love, right? Only a hater would not like. There is someone who is hating like a mofo. They are obsessed with your energy, obsessed with stealing, taking, a thieving hater. This is a thieving hater. They will stop at nothing. But here's the thing. I can't even explain to you. It's giving unforgivable. It's giving lifetimes of punishments. It's giving wrath. That is tied to them trying to do this to you. That is what's waiting for them. Waiting. Because they're going to do this. Right? Just because they do this, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Right? But this is what's waiting for them. Wrath. Right? This foreboding, unforgiving. It's like this dark, nasty backlash that is just waiting for them. This is like, it's nasty work. Alright? That's what's waiting for them by trying to attempt this. Because how dare you? How dare you disrespect the Empress, the Emperor, in their North Node? And you don't think that's not going to be dealt with? This person is like, I thought you dealt with that. God's like, what? Let me show you what it's like to be dealt with. Let me show you. Because the Empress does not stand for no one. The Emperor is not standing for... No. And let alone an Empress? No. Who are you for her to stand up? That's not my job. God's going to deal with that. The Most High God, listen, God told me, do nothing. Revenge is mine, said the Lord. That is what is waiting for this person. I'm telling you, that's not... Whew. That's heavy. God is all love and light and peace, but listen. God will drown the earth to prove a point. Please stop. Because it's not a joke. Seven of Pentacles on the fence. There's this person, they want to like have dominion over you. They want to control you. They want to control your narrative. They want to control your gifts, your skills, your abilities. You are locked in your North Node. You see them. You know what they're doing. And they're trying to do the most to get you to not be in your North Node so that way you can't see what they're doing. This is someone who's very, very bossy. I don't know who told them they can boss you around or boss. I don't listen. I'm kind of baffled right now at the audacity of this person because never in my life I'm truly astounded at. I can't even. Wow. But again, with that investigation energy, something is being tracked down to this person. right? Maybe before they were able to like throw a bunch of cups of water, but now, like, who threw that cup of water? It was, you know, it's obvious that it was them. It's so obvious. Like, it's crazy because it's like they're throwing rocks and hiding their hands, but it's like we literally saw you on camera throwing rocks and then hiding your hand. Like, we literally saw you. This person wants, this could be someone, I don't know, they want dominion over you. They want to control you. This is a nobody trying to control an empress, a peasant. A peasant trying to control an empress or an emperor? Please, know your place. And it's making them mad because they can't. They can't. It's crazy too because they're mad because you won't move. You won't budge. You won't get up. They're mad because you're not getting up. I can feel the agitation from them. You won't get up. You're not doing anything. The Empress does not get up. The Empress, she's earned her throne. Look at how comfy her throne is. She's got pillows. She's got blankets. She's for who? Who are you for her to stand up to? Who are you for her to get up? You're not. I'm too comfortable. I am not getting up. You're gonna have to deal with that on your own because I'm not getting up. She's not getting up. There's no reason for her. You're a peasant. I don't have to get up. Right? Go handle my light work. God's like, let me handle that. That's nothing for you to worry about. And the Empress is like, okay, I'll just sit here and eat my snacks and be on my comfy couch. And God's like, yes, you're the Empress. You're supposed to do that. Right? For some of you, if you have an emperor, this emperor is like, well, I'll don't worry about this, Empress. Nine of Cups up, right? There's nothing. You're happy. There's nothing for you to worry about. You're in your North Node. Your wishes are coming true. Your dreams. You're la 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 la. You're fine. You're ruling. You're shining. You're comfortable. Listen. This. I could care less who thinks negative about me because at the end of the day, who are you? Who are you to me? No one? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to keep sitting down. Minding my business. Not paying attention to you. Why? Because God said so. Mind your business and then relax. That's it. This person hates that. My nose is getting stuffy. Someone could be having like anxiety attacks or panic attacks, right? Pain and panic. Pain was a fat red one and panic was the skinny blue one. We have the Ace of Cups upright, the Queen of Wands upright. That's you. That's your energy. You're the Empress, Queen of Wands upright. Your heart is open. You're beautiful, attractive, sexy, handsome. If you're a King of Wands upright, intuitive. There's something very, very mysterious and very, very intimidating about your energy, right? The Queen of Wands can be seen as someone who's a woman that's very, very intimidating. But at the same time, she's so alluring, so sexy, so attractive that you can't help but not look at her, right? Or if you're this King of Wands. There's something so... like, you're magnetic about you. But at the same time, it's like people want to be closer to you, but they're also, like, hesitant. It's something intimidating, but attractive, right? It's like people, like... I don't know. It's like they want to, like... I don't know. I don't know. It's like that. Like they want to like be around you. They want to touch you. They want to be next to you. But they're also like afraid and intimidated. But it's like in a very light, playful way, right? But your energy of intimidation, it's not done purposely. It's just it's how you carry yourself. It's how you present yourself, right? It's very regal, very respect me because I demand respect. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me, right? It's that kind of energy. And this person who's very obsessed with your energy, they're also very intimidated by you. This is also someone who will talk a lot of crap behind your back, but they won't say it to your face because they don't want. There's something like that's telling them. First of all, this person is a coward. Okay, and second of all, there's something that's telling them you are not the one. Don't go to that person's face and start talking crap. Don't do that. That's it's so crazy because with all this hoopla that this person is doing and saying and feeling, they're such a coward that they won't step to your face, right? But if this person does, just know that they're not going to do it one-on-one. They're going to make sure that they have people backing them up or an audience, right? People as in people who they think will also be like, yeah, like hype men. They're going to hype them up or they're going to be on their team. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. They're going to do this around people that they think is going to hype them up and be on their team. But when you're in the wrong, and it's very obvious that you're throwing cups of water, throwing stones, and hiding your hands, there's a trail, there's evidence. If you're in the wrong and you're going to publicly put on a show and you expect people to back you up, Nine of Swords in reverse. What is it that you have to worry about? You're not worried about anything. You're not worried about anything. You're not worried about this person. You're happy and unbothered. Hello? Hello? It's so crazy because it's like, how are you going to control me when you can't even control yourself? How are you going to handle me when you can't even handle yourself? And this person's trying to control you, have dominion over you, trying to boss you, trying to take from you. No offense, but you can't even take from yourself because there's nothing to take. You want to turn it on? Unplug it. Unplug it. And I'll help you with it. Yeah, take the black out of the white.
Not the white. See?
Okay. Put it right there. Put it right there, and then I'll help you. Give me 2 seconds, okay?
See? It's all working.
I know, baby. Put it right there. Leave it right there. Mommy will help you.
Okay. Are you scared?
Ten of Pentacles reverse. This could be somebody in your family. This could also be somebody who has a dysfunctional family dynamic. They're having trouble within their own family dynamic. They're not comfortable in their lives. They don't feel secure. They don't feel stable. It's just problems, one problem after another. It's always a dark cloud over their heads. There's always something that they're complaining about. They're never grateful, never. It's just very exhausting being around this person. Which is the complete opposite of who you are. You're in your North Node. You're filled with love. Your heart is open. You're loving. People love you. You're attractive, you're handsome, you're this king, queen of wands. This mysterious but alluring, standing in your power. But at the same time, let a bitch step to your face with unnecessary drama. Because you're not the one. Right? I just seen 45. And on top of that, you're this empress. You're happy, you're unbothered. This is what is interesting to me. There's a clear distinction of night and day. So, you're happy and unbothered. This person is miserable and hateful. How is it not obvious of who's throwing stones and hiding their hands? How is it not obvious? Right? It's so obvious. That's what I'm saying. It's just so obvious where it's coming from. Where the hate is coming from. Because it's not coming from the collective, because the collective is spreading love. They're exuding love, high vibration, very confident, very regal, very happy, very unbothered. It's not you. The Hierophant. God is watching everything that's happening, and I'm telling you, this person needs to stop. Because it's not you that they're going up against. They think they're going up against you. They think they're attacking you. They think they're bothering you. They think they're taking from you. No. God is saying, revenge is mine. That's what the Lord said. Revenge is mine. Do nothing. And you're not. I'm not getting up. I'm not doing anything. If it's interrupting my nap or my binge watch or my walk or my this or listen, if it's going to disturb my peace, I can't pay attention to it. Literally, God said not to, and that's it. The Hierophant upright. This person is obsessed with the things that you have. The very things that you have is the very things that the Most High God gave you. They think that they can take what God gave you. That's why God is telling you, don't do anything. Because it's not you. This person is... They're not going to like that. Listen, I just... This is going to be one big lesson for this person. They're going to have the biggest, most rudest awakening of their lives. Because they don't want to stop. The biggest, most rudest awakening, the biggest, most karmic debt, publicly, listen, it's bad. What's waiting for them by doing this, by attempting to do this, it's bad. It's really bad. They don't even care. This is going to be... God's going to teach them a lesson by bothering you. This is a coward. They're doing something behind your back. They won't do it to your face. And they think that because they won't do it to your face, that excuses them. But not only, this person's being watched from all angles. You can see what they're doing, and God is seeing what they're doing. And on top of that, there's other people in the background that sees what they're doing. They're literally in a circle, and people are watching this person do these things to you. You ain't low. We see you. I'm hearing we are here. We are very much here. That's... The Six of Cups reversed. This is somebody from your past. You don't care about this person. And that's probably the reason why they're so obsessed, and that's why they're so doing this. Because you don't care. You don't care enough to, hey, I know what you're doing, stop that. You don't care enough to do that. I see what you're doing, go ahead, keep doing it. You don't care to the point where you're just going to let this person do what they're going to do, because at the end of the day, it's not you that they have to go tit for tat with. It's not you. It's not. And I feel like this person is offended because you see what I'm doing and you're not doing anything about it. No, I really don't care because it doesn't affect me. I'm still going to be happy and unbothered either way. And if I indulge in your behavior, that's going to mess with my peace. And I don't have time for that. I don't care enough to... blah, blah, blah. A queen does not sit off her... A queen doesn't get up from her throne to address the negative comments that the peasants are saying about her. Right? Whether you're a king, a queen, emperor, and empress, there's always going to be people that are going to say negative things. And what do you look like getting down from your throne, leaving your castle every day, addressing every negative comment, every negative thing, every negative gossip, whatever? Stop that. Stop. You don't have time for that. That's not your job. You're here to fix things, create, improve, right? I'll get one more and then I'll close the reading because it's time for me to go. Page of Cups reverse. Stop. This is a very selfish individual and they don't care. They don't care that they should stop. They're going to do this. I'm telling you. They're going to keep doing this. And it's crazy because they don't care that they're being seen. They don't care that they're being... Just as you're being noticed, they too are being noticed. They don't care that they're being noticed. They don't care that they're being seen. They don't care that they've been warned. Death reversed on the bottom of the deck. Could be a karmic Scorpio. You could be a karmic... Or you could be a Scorpio. Oof. This could be Taurus. You could be a Taurus. This could be a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, a water sign, or this could be their sign. I'm telling you, this person is in for a really, really, really big rude awakening because despite the numerous warnings and feelings and whatever the case this is, they don't care. They're bossy and selfish and I don't know. It's bad for this person, these people. It's not good. And it's not going to end well. Bye.